Inside the backpack, we've got 2 sensors and a GPS module. The first sensor is a particulate sensor, and it uses lasers to detect the size and concentration of particles. Then the second sensor is the gas sensor. We're measuring NO2 and VOCs. The project we've been doing in Taiwan is really interesting because it's looking not just at one major city.
虽然这边是一个被绿化的公园，那边是一个停车场的出风口，我们待在那边一下。夜市的味道啊，闻起来非常的爽。不过我不知道我的肺爽不爽啊！哇哦，其实很漂亮呢，很大，很漂亮。哇哦，但是还不能那么确定空气品质是好的，还有等它的报告。 Hi.
Hi, I'm Jess from Dyson.
I see this line, it goes from green to red and then to yellow. Is the air quality better in the north?
The important thing to bear in mind when we're looking at this data is sort of personal to you and your trip. While you're in Taipei, we visited this temple. We can see there's a really big PM 2.5 event.
We were actually taking this bag and just hanging out right beside the incense container. There are other spikes. Definitely not as high as the temple.
You can actually reduce your exposure by something as simple as just going down a less busy street. Some of the other things I thought that were quite interesting was your visit to the night market, because we can see there's some really big PM 2.5 events happening.
So we went to get some barbecue. So they had a lot of coal. And then we had like stinky tofu, which was fried.
Those kinds of things are good culprits for lots of pollution being released. Towards the end of the day, obviously, you're at the hotel and it's quite low, but there's a big spike overnight that seems to be caused by a candle that was lit before going to bed. It doesn't sort of get back down to normal levels until about 6 a.m.
It's interesting that because it's indoors, it kind of goes down really slowly. It's like really important to have good air inside. It seems like on day 3, the worst part of the day in terms of air pollution was in Kaohsiung, taking the ferry.
Transport hubs are places where there are more pollution issues. It's quite a short spike, even though it's very high, it doesn't last that long.
So it seems like life is full of air pollution, but then there are certain parts of that day where like everything seems to be flat or near the bottom. Like around 5 or 6, we went to film the sunset at Gaomei wetlands, and that's a really open area. A lot of people go there for sightseeing and to enjoy nature.
Working with people that are really interested in the subject obviously helps, and Alex was really engaged in understanding a bit more about air quality. These projects really show that it's a great way to be able to engage with somebody and hopefully give them some sort of tangible actions they can take.
那我环岛已经4年了啊，这次非常有趣的是用一个空气品质的眼光去看台湾。